All right, Joe, well, this is going to be a very exciting episode. We will see your character walk down the aisle and marry his fiancee, Chloe. So how is it like to see your character's growth in this upcoming episode of Chicago Fire?
You know, it is, this is the singular joy of my life, is this character. It's really been incredibly special to me, and it's given me so much. And to be able to finally see Cruz have a pure, just moment of unadulterated joy is really a great, great blessing. You know, it's been such a long, painful trajectory of a season for Cruz, especially in losing his best friend at the beginning of the year. And it's just great to be able to celebrate his love. And he's such a big, loving character that to be able to see him get that back is a great payoff.
Well, now walk us through what viewers should look out for in this episode, because it's not just going to be a wedding episode. There's going to be a whole lot of other action happening in Wednesday's new episode of Chicago Fire.
That is absolutely right. It's a huge episode, and there is so much happening. But basically, we start our shift at the beginning knowing that my best man, for some reason, decided to have the bachelor party the night before the wedding, which I don't think was a very good idea.
Right.
But we're all we're all kind of nursing all of those bruises from the bachelor party when an entire community of people just come in under protest and take over the firehouse. And that, of course, unfolds in true Chicago Fire fashion. And this is all happening before the wedding. So it's just to show you what they managed to pack into an hour. You know, we basically got a giant protest, a firehouse takeover, a huge brawl, and then a wedding. And, you know, all in the space of an hour, which is a true testament to the writers, really, how much they can get done in one episode.
You know, I love that your name in real life is Joe, but you also portray and play another Joe on screen. So what have you enjoyed about being able to play, you know, this particular Joe, this character in the series that has lasted now for 8 seasons and many more episodes are to come?
Gosh, you know, more than anything, getting to play a Latin male who is so positive and such a positive influence on the community and such a loving human being, and also really quite importantly, very emotional. He's not somebody that's afraid to kind of show his emotions. And I think, especially as a man of color in a community where that's something that really isn't celebrated, if anything, it sometimes gets frowned upon. Those kind of, to be able to show examples of that, I think is super important. I was a sensitive kid growing up, and I'm still sensitive. But I recognize how important it is to be able to shine a mirror on people like that. And so, especially in a landscape where so often, you know, Latin males can be portrayed as not the greatest people, it is really singularly amazing that I get to be a person of a great, that deserves to be admired.
Well, Joe, I know a lot of fans have been wanting to know, what does the future look like for future tapings of Chicago Fire, as we know production has been paused on a lot of shows, a lot of our favorite shows, due to the coronavirus outbreak?
Yeah, and it remains that way, really. You know, we typically get back to work filming a new season sometime in mid to late July. So we've definitely got a little bit of time before there's any reason to start to really figure that out. The writers will be going back to work in June. So hopefully by that time, we'll be able to get back to work and have some semblance of normalcy so that we can continue to bring out episodes. But I think it's kind of a wait and see game for everybody, really, frankly.
Right. Well, Joe, it has been great to speak with you this afternoon. Be sure to catch a new episode of Chicago Fire Wednesday, April the 8th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on NBC. Thank you, Joe, for joining me. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for having me, and I just want to give a quick shout out and thank you to all of the first responders and doctors and nurses out there who are really putting their lives on the line every day to help keep us safe. So please do your best, stay safe out there, practice social distancing, and we'll see you on the other side.
Absolutely. I love that, Joe. You're the best. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.